Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am your host, Data T, and this is my channel, The Good Guys. Guys, something just happened, looks like a couple hours ago. Um, at this point, maybe 8, 9, 10 hours ago, a shooting happened at a Amazon warehouse in Arizona. All right. I want you guys to check out this video, um, see if you see anything wrong here. I will definitely point it out, but it is a good reminder, and there are some best practices here, and I'm gonna go over them. Okay, and the title, guys, it says her worker wounded, suspect killed in Arizona Amazon warehouse shooting. What is not in this title is that a concealed carry holder stepped in and shot the suspect. That is who killed him. Okay, so let's dive into this story. Let's watch, and I will stop along the way and say my piece. Before we do that, guys, if you don't mind leaving a like, comment, subscribing, I would appreciate it, and share the story. Okay, you guys can also find me on Twitter at any time. All right, let's dive in.
A normally busy Amazon warehouse less than 2 weeks before Christmas. Now a crime scene.
I heard just a pop, 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 pop.
Brighton Bobbitt was in his delivery van in the Amazon warehouse parking lot when the shooting started.
As soon as I saw employees running, I just put my van in drive and got out of here as quickly as I could.
Chandler police say a man drove into the parking lot Wednesday morning and opened fire.
I went across the street to the Circle K. Once I got there, I was like, okay, I'm safe.
The shooter hit an Amazon contract employee with multiple shots. Police say he's expected to survive but had life-threatening injuries. A sign at the parking lot says,
Guys, pay attention to this sign. Okay? Look what it says. No trespassing, no weapons on this property, smoking in designated areas, security cameras in use. I'm going to tell you guys, if this is not law binding or a law, I want to say bonding or binding, and they say, hey, you will be prosecuted, I am at the opinion where these signs don't mean anything to me, because you know who exactly does not follow these signs? Criminals. Criminals don't even bother to read it. And we as law-abiding citizens are supposed to abide by this? No. We need to stop abiding by these signs. If you're carrying concealed, that's the best way to carry your firearm, guys. Open carry, it just presents too many issues, okay? Carry concealed, all right? And these signs that say no weapons on this property, in my opinion, is bullshit, okay? Don't even listen to them, okay? Let's keep going.
no weapons allowed, but a third person, also an Amazon contract worker, was in the parking lot, pulled out his own gun, and shot back, killing the shooter.
He did come to the aid of an individual who was being shot by our suspect. So in that case, I would say he is a good Samaritan.
From Sky 12,
A good Samaritan. He had his gun. So what he did was he ignored the sign. And when he ignored the sign, I don't think he knew that that particular individual was coming there to shoot up his fellow employee. But guess what? He had his gun anyway. Maybe he had it in his glove compartment. Maybe he was carrying. Maybe he's on the job and carrying. I don't even see why we can't even do this. So many of these workplaces have these policies. Do not carry. Do not keep your gun on you. It's to the point where, you know what? For self-preservation, just don't tell them. I don't want to get anyone into any trouble, okay? So I'm not a lawyer. I'm not saying, I'm not giving you legal advice. I'm not doing that, okay? But, Do we follow these stupid signs? When we walk into a mall, look at what happened to that kid in what was it? I want to say Illinois. 22-year-old who shot that joker. And guess what? In that mall, Simon Properties, what do they say? You cannot carry a firearm here. But he did it anyway. This is the point. Let's move on.
You can see the huge hole in the window of what police say is the shooter's car. Evidence markers all over the ground. Workers evacuated from the warehouse. Chandler police said they don't know why the guy started shooting, but they're looking into whether he could have had bigger plans.
We don't know what our mindset of our shooter was. It's very likely, though, that the contract employee who returned fire on the shooter could have stopped an active shooter.
An Amazon spokesman sent a statement saying the company was saddened by what happened and saying they were cooperating with investigators. Amazon said the warehouse closed for the day and employees were sent home with pay.
Thanks for watching our...
Yes. Guys, so what do you guys think about that? Police officers have already said he is a good Samaritan. He stopped a situation that could have gotten worse. Who knows? And these guys, they're not going to tell us what he had in his car. Maybe he had more than one firearm. Maybe he had an AR-15. Maybe he had a shotgun. Maybe he had 50, 60 to 500 rounds in his trunk. We don't know. But they turned a bad situation into a manageable one. Why? Because someone was there with a gun. I can't stand all of these other alternatives. People say, conflict resolution. Okay, no problem. Then you have, we have some groups out there that can, we can talk about this gun violence, and always the solution is to limit more guns, to pass legislation. No. It should be proliferation of firearms in the hands of legal citizens. That is what should happen. But guys, it's a very, very tricky situation. People are not going to come out and say, hey, we need more guns. They won't do it. They will not do it. But anyway, kudos for this particular man. He's already been named a good Samaritan. He is a good guy. He is a good guy. And he saved someone's life, potentially, most likely, a lot of people's lives. And guys, good people carry guns. We cannot say that enough. Good people carry guns. And if good people do nothing, there will be no good guys.